Good morning. Had to refill my coffee cup. Still not awake this morning. Hi, Zeb. How are you? How are you? Nice to see you here. Hope you brought your coffee. I'm doing pretty good, other than I'm still sleepy this morning. I didn't want to get up. I didn't sleep good last night, so it was kind of hard crawling out of that bed this morning. Yeah, it's these warmer days, cools off at night, and you think you'd sleep a little bit better, but I tend to walk the floor. So, you see by the looks of my eyes, I just got up. I don't know how many will join us. I have just restarted these Sunday morning streams, so it's too hot for me too. Oh man, that's not good. Well, my air conditioner does work enough for us to cool the house off, but I turn it off at night and then have to turn it back on. But it's cool enough at night with the fans going. Starts getting hot about this time though. I'll be zapping that air on, and it roars right in this microphone when I do. So, where are you from, Zeph? Or Z, or how do you want to be called? Looks like we've got another one joining us this morning. Oh, it's odd. It's hard without air. It really is. It's hard without AC. Okay. Well, I'm glad you joined me from Ohio. Thank you for that. I'm in Missouri. Hey, Relics. I hope you're going to have some fun today, bud. Hey, and I'm looking for bits and pieces of metal. So if you find anything interesting in the metal line that you wouldn't want to keep, if you can, save me up a little bag, because I'm going to go back into my steampunk creations. I need lots of metal. Screws, bolts, old light bulbs. I am doing well, and I hope you are too. So you got a place all stacked. What I started to say was not right. All laid out this morning for you to go to. Seth, Relics and Stacked Stones, they do metal detecting, which is really cool, and they're fun to watch. So, hello. Someone else is coming in this morning. I had a little rough morning, but I'm doing okay. And like I said, I hope you have a good day out there. Have you heard anything from the guys in the UK, Simon and Adrian? Adrian said he went back home and he said it wasn't good. He left it on one of my videos that he was watching, that it wasn't good when he went home, that there was a lot of illness in his town. So I hate to hear that. And I haven't heard from him since. I left him an email. If I can get my words out this morning. I sent him an email and was asking about him. Sorry for the little flip off there. Hello, everybody. Boy. I seen I had a message from Kathy. She's on her way in. And tonight we're going to do a live stream, a drawing live stream. We're doing some pencil drawings and pen and ink, whatever. We're just going to play around doing some artwork. And so if you can join us for that, that would be great. It will be 6 o'clock Eastern, 5 o'clock Central. So we're going to just do a little drawings and see what we can do. There you are. I have been so worried about you. I am okay, honey. I'm okay. Having a little trouble with my breathing still, but that's, that's heat and humidity and not sleeping well. So I waited till the very last minute to come on this morning. I wasn't sure how I was going to do. But I'm so glad to see you here, Adrian. I sent a message to you all through Simon, because he's the one that takes the messages. But if you have an email, you need to email me and let me know if you haven't emailed it by yourself, because I would like to stay in touch with you. So tonight we are going to go live, me and Kathy, on my channel, and we're going to do some artwork. And I have oh, okay, good deal. Well, I have looked better, but this is just getting out of bed and coming to the computer. I haven't done a thing. And I don't. This is the way I handle Sunday mornings. I'm on the hunt for a car. Even if my son says no, I'm on the hunt for a car. Yesterday, my great-grandson had a birthday and turned 4 or 5. I can't remember. He's a great. And nobody come to get me. So I missed his birthday. And I'm not going to do that. I'm not playing that game. I don't like it. So I'm on the hunt for a car. That's one of the things that I've got going. And then I have started back in the crafting, and I've been making journals and tag books. And here's one of the little journals that I started putting together. It's a tiny one, but it's going to be pretty when I get it done. I haven't got it sewn together. I've just got rubber bands around it right now to hold those in so that I can glue them. I'm putting lace on the sheets, top and bottom. And working on that kind of stuff, because I can do that sitting here and not have to go upstairs. So if I can hold it up a little farther, I'll give you a little walk through one of the signatures. This is a vellum sheet that I made out of a napkin. And so they're just bits and pieces of paper. This has a little tuck on this side. And that's the center. So everything from there on is pretty much the same. And then I finished this, and it's got to go in the mail for Kathy, but I finished this off, and it's turned out really pretty. And it opens up and is full of tags. And that's what it was for, is just a tag journal. So anyway, just sitting and playing with whatever is down here, and if I can get people to get them, I'm going to bring down some more. And I put down my big chair. Yay, no more hard chairs. Love this chair. This is my chair, and I sat in it all the time. And then it went upstairs, and man, when I got to where I couldn't go upstairs, I started in. I need my chair back down because I like sitting in my chair and cracking. For one thing, it swivels and moves, and I'm not just sitting in one spot all the time. I'm so glad you're here, Adrian, and Seth, and Relics, and whoever else is here. It tickles me to death. And Kathy will be joining this momentarily. And she was going to grab her some food. And I'm still not doing any crafting on Sundays. This is on Sunday mornings anyway. This is my downtime, and I like it. Are you feeling better, Adrian? Well, come on in and join us, everyone. Stick your head in the door and say hi. We've got 7, it says, on the live stream. I don't know what you all are seeing, but I'm seeing 8 now. Yeah, hey. Anyway, I have been just pedaling around. I even decorated my glue bottle. But that's because it was so nasty I couldn't look at it. I get lots of glue on. I have got some cigar boxes upstairs that I'm going to bring down and start altering, and I'm going to start doing some steampunk type things on them. Some that will be gypsy hobo style, or whatever you want to call them. Hobo is not the word that I was wanting. And, hello, Carla. How are you this morning? Have you got your coffee, girl? You haven't been in for coffee and chat with me in a long time. It's so good to see you. I'd like to do this outside. You've been hoovering and mopping. Well, that's not good, Adrian. You got to take a little break and have coffee with Mary. That's all there is to it. Nobody wants to, clean throughout your Sunday. Thank you, Carla. It said another moderator had taken care of that, so I guess that Kathy may be in. I don't know. Adrian's a moderator. Shoot, I forgot that I made him moderator. Oh, good deal. On the YouTube lives, you cannot see, any of the YouTube chat, and that's one of the things that I like about StreamYard is you can go check on YouTube as you're using it. You betcha, everything can use some decoration. I love to do the cigar boxes. I love to alter a cigar box. They're so fun to do, and they're solid wood. They're easy to work on. You can, and I do some unusual ones. I don't just use a lot of things you see from the crafters is floral, and I don't necessarily always do floral. I use well, the last one I made was a wolf. So, it just I really enjoy seeing what you can do that's different. And I have a Twilight hack paper, and one of the pages in it is a wolf, and really all you see is his eyes coming out of the forest. And I cut him out and added him to the top, and he was awesome. It was awesome. So I'm looking forward to doing another one of those because I do have some more of that paper. And, I just, there's lots of people that I would enjoy sending some things to. Yeah, I like to do the boxes, shoe boxes, or the cigar boxes, anything that's sturdy enough to hold up. And it's fun to do. Like I said, I've been working on some tags, and I went out of crafting completely for a while, Carla. I don't know if you knew it, but anyway, I've decided that I would make a few minis while I'm sitting here. This is not my craft area. I had the craft room upstairs. I have a craft corner now, and it is full, and oh my God. Something's got to give. I'm going to have to get me a shelf over there that I can stack some of this up. But anyway, I'm going to make a series of mini journals like this to send out in Happy Mail. And I haven't got this one completed. I don't have it sewn in. Still doing some gluing and decorating on it, and then I'll sew it in to the spine and finish it up like that. But that's one of the things I've been doing. And then I've made some one sheet folders, which are pretty cool. And I'm going to be doing a little more cooking because I have some, I thought I'd make some chicken and dumplings before very long. And but anyway, a little crafting here and there, and I'm getting my fingers and toes back wet, and I swear it's fingers and toes because I've got scraps everywhere underneath my chair when I do it. And so that's what's going on here. I've just really been enjoying the crafting again. I had to go out of it for a while. I was just couldn't get upstairs, and everything was upstairs and not down, and one of those things. Oh, no, I don't remember it. And you just picked the pieces up? How long ago was that, Adrian? You could send me some charge of pottery. I wouldn't care. I was just telling Relics I need old metal, flat. I can't use just the really twisted up ones, but flat pieces. 4 months ago. Well, today's not the day to tackle it. Oh, today's not the day. Hey, and Kathy is here with her big egg, Sammy. And I am ready for one of those. That sounds really good. I had a couple of hazelnut cookies, and which was not what I should have had, but I grabbed my coffee and grabbed a couple of cookies and come in here. So I'm glad you're here this morning, Kathy. And I'm doing pretty good right now with the breathing. Let's hope it holds. Been having an awful hard time with my asthma lately. Guys, it's really rough on me in the morning. Exactly. You do what you can. And thank you, Carla. I try. I really enjoy doing them. It feeds that need to create. Oh, there's my Linda. Good morning. Yay. Got my girls here with me this morning, guys. We've got Adrian here, and we've got Relics and Stackstones is here, and I can't remember your first name, Relics, but if you would tell me, I made a sore on my elbow, and I don't know how, but that thing is so tender. So my old house dress is just about wore out. I'll tell you what. Adrian, I'll have to go on StreamYard one of these days, and you'll have to come on with me. We'll do a morning coffee from the UK, which this is definitely not morning for you. I bet it's about 1 o'clock in the afternoon, isn't it? About 3 o'clock in the afternoon? Your day's about to get going. I'm so glad to see everybody this morning. I was reading Relics thing. The heat here has really been bad the last few days. Of course, it's almost July 4th, so it's to be expected that we'd have some heat. But that humidity is what gets you. You're on your cell phone outside? Okay. No glasses. Okay. I understand that one really well. Do you see me have to lean in to see all that? 3:30, yep. Now that wouldn't be a bad time for you to go on with me sometimes. We could have morning, afternoon coffee. And have to go to StreamYard. I always just go straight to YouTube on these lives, and I don't know why, because it's not that stable usually, but I don't think StreamYard is all that necessarily either, so thank you, Adrian. Got a few more peeping in. There's my Judy. Oh, okay, honey. You have a good, fun day with them. I'm mad at mine because nobody come to get me for my great-grandson's birthday, and I'm out of a car. So today, until we go live this evening, Kathy and I are going live this evening, Judy, to do some drawing. Yes, I'm going to make some chicken and dumplings. I am. I have a whole chicken, and I'm going to cook up some chicken and dumplings. Which it's really too hot for chicken and dumplings, but I love them. Good morning, Brian. So that's what's going to be on the agenda for the cooking, is some chicken and dumplings. And I have some apples that need to be used up again. So I am thinking about another apple pie and see if I can make it through a video doing a pie. I swear it'd be easier on a live stream, but then you're liable to see Tom have a seizure behind me. So let's hope not. But he's done pretty well lately. He had one his birthday. His birthday was the 25th, and my baby he's got to quit telling his age because he's really making his mama old, and I don't like it. Grandfather clocks, Adrian. I didn't think you would ever do that. No buffering, no buffering. I do too. I love chicken and dumplings. And so I guess they've come to pick it up. He's just gone. Adrian has a nice collection of grandfather clocks. He lives in an English Victorian house that is absolutely gorgeous. And he does have some roommates that he shares it with to help defray some of the cost, but it is beautiful. And it's full of antiques, antique dishes. And, you know, one of those things that I give my teeth to see. Relics, do you like chicken and dumplings? You didn't comment when I said I was going to make chicken and dumplings. Some people don't. I found that out on Kathy's live the other night, and I was like, wait a minute. You've still got 6? All right. He's back. I hope you made some money on it. Over and above what you give for it. That's the thing. Grandfather clock is something I don't have. I have that wall clock back there, which is a Dr. Pepper clock, and it is now vintage, and it's a reproduction. So it's a vintage reproduction of the original clock, which would definitely be an antique now. And then I've got another mantle clock or two. And I don't think any of them work now. My mantle clock will work for a while, but it gains time. So it's not set in level or something. And my wall clock has just it's got a battery operated. It's old. It's 40 years old, but it's got something wrong with the hands, and I'm going to have to put a new clockworks in it. But ha, there's a way. There's an idea. I usually put noodles in mine afterwards. I cook up some noodles and put them in after we've ate all the dumplings out of them, because we will eat the dumplings out of them before we eat all the dumplings or all the chicken. But there's so much you can do with the leftovers, because you've got a really delicious broth and it's thickened. Woohoo! Way to go. I usually end up taking a loss because I usually don't sell anything unless I absolutely have to. And, you know, I hold on to them until I'm in dire straits, and then I sell something. I have some rifles and things that I need to get back in the house. Clint has them. My tree is really blowing this morning, and it is so full. It's but it's covered up my bird feeding pole. I'm going to have to move my bird feeder. And I did do some more research on the tree. It made me, I had some comments that made me want to go look and see what I could find. And the leaves and the blooms are edible on that mimosa tree. You can make mimosa tea, or you can make mimosa jelly out of them. Good morning, Dan. How are you? It's good to see you, hon. I haven't been over to your channel in a while, and I'm sorry, honey. I need to get over there. But I enjoy watching you fly, because you're not real crazy with it, for one thing. See, when they start doing those whirlies down to the ground, I'm like, no. It's good to see you. Are you joining me with a cup of coffee? Just coffee and chat. I loved it before, and I still love it. It was just my time to go on, and I'm being real gentle today, because my brain is full of so many other things that I want to get hateful about, but you know, I'm trying. I'm really trying. I'm trying to stay non-political. So, you know, that I did see a joke today that was Jim Carrey had before you go, because I hate it, then I can't call you by your name. I'll be droned as Dan, and I've been subbed to him for quite some time now. Well, hello. Good morning, Brandy. Brandy has a cooking channel, and she cooks up some fine stuff, I tell you. So, if you all want to sub each other, just go right ahead and do some subbing. And I hate it that they took our dots off, where you could just go to their channel if you click the dots. That was just wrong. You're welcome. I know, but you know, it's what I do. That is kids. I'm in this house, and I'm stuck in this house most of the time. So you know, cooking, crafting, and watching TV is what I do. And for those that didn't see, I have been doing a little crafting. Kathy, I've been making some mini albums. I'm going to make some more of them, and I think they just turned out really cute. I found a pad of uh, yeah, the guy that draws like this. Help me, because his name is gone, and he's an American icon in drawing. Um, Dan. Okay, Kathy, who is this guy that draws these pictures? Well, good morning, my cousin. I love you too, honey. You have a good day. That is my cousin Jaquita Norman Rockwell. Thank you. Anyway, I found a pad, antique. Uh, Actually, it is vintage pad of writing paper with you know, with those pictures on it, and I thought, man, those would make pretty signatures. So all the signatures start with this same Norman Rockwell picture, and I have 3 signatures in this little book, and there is 40. There's 40 pages front and back in each signature. So that is 120 pages. I will give him your love, Queen. I really will. I'm so glad you stopped in. So there's 120 pages in this little book. So when I get done, it's going to explode, and it will stand out probably like that. Okay, Dan, you enjoy your Sunday, honey. And I will be back on this evening doing some artwork if you want to stop in and see us again. And good morning, Clara. It's good to see you. We're Kathy and I are going to start a Sunday night. Love you too, sweetheart. Uh, art channel, art playtime. It's not, I can't really call it an art channel. We're going to start doing art on Sunday nights, and we're going to feature drawing and coloring and all sorts of stuff in the art line, and using pencils and markers and pastel chalks, maybe some paint, do some painting. You know, we will be doing some artwork, and I really look forward to that. My granddaughter that is getting married August the 15th asked me not only to hem her dress, which I have no idea how to go about doing, but she asked me to take a picture that she had of her papa, and I've got it up here. This is her and her papa, if you can see it, because it's going to kind of glare just a little bit in the light. This is her and her papa. She wants me to take her out of there and put her in as an adult, like she is now. and she wants to set it out at the wedding so that her papa is holding her while she's getting married. All of my girls thought their papa was just the finest man in the world, and that's all of them. They had a picture of me and papa together in Shania's and here, so that you all can see them. And I don't know if you all have seen the new coin, the newest coin that has come out, and there may be another one since then, but this is the American Samoas. Let's see if I can get it to, there we go. Do you see that? That is a fruit bat with its baby. And this is from the American Samoas, and it is the newest 2020 coin. Yes, it is sweet, but it's going to be hard to do because, you know, scaling her down to fit. Yes, there you go, Kathy. Yeah, I really am. I'm wanting to try it, but I don't know that I will do that online because it is something that I will have to really concentrate on, and I will probably erase the heck out of every line I put down because, you know, I've got to blow the picture up, take her out, and then try to put her back in the drawing. So I may have to reduce it down to pixels and then do it. Yeah, it's going to be tough. And I don't know that on this new computer, I don't know that I can do all that on this new computer. I have a picture of my mother and father that I drew. It's on one of my videos, but I will get it. I think it's over here on this cabinet. Oh, this is a picture I did of my mother and father. And the way I did this, and I don't know if you can see that it's the size of my palm. Maybe it's not even quite that big. But this, I took this picture of them and I reduced it. I blew it up to pixels, or yeah, I blew it up to just pixels. And then I took the pixels and brought them back down so that I was able to have a little bit of a line. There was no lines, but a little bit of the, you know, you can kind of see the features in a pixel type drawing. And so that's the way I was able to get a large picture in a small area. So it's and I don't know that I can do that anymore on this computer. Well, there might be something and she'll probably pop in and out of their lives anyway. Adrian, I've been worried about you all because you haven't, you know, been posting and you haven't gone live, and I expected you to go live as soon as you got home, and you didn't do it, and then you said you were sick, so that hence my email. Because I was really worried about you. You know, didn't see you on, and I check on you, and Simon has archived the group, so I was really worried after that. Hope there's not been any problem there. Yes, showing we are, but there's other things we can do. And I've got to redo my deck still. I've got the paint on it. The kids was supposed to come this morning and pull my furniture out so that I could start putting them together. They're antique and heavy wrought iron. So yeah, it takes more than one person to pull that glider out. I can get a rocker, but I can't do a recliner, that glider. Yes, that's, you could, on my Windows 7 that I had, you could blow those up and into the pixelation style, and then bring them back down, and it give you a guideline. You could stop it at any place you wanted to. I happened to have this little frame and wanted to do a small one. That was for their anniversary. That was an anniversary present to them, their 50th. So, you know, I wanted to bring it down into the smaller size and get it in that frame. But it really helps when you're drawing and you're painting if you have a little bit of an outline that you can see. Woohoo! That I'm going to be on. Darn it. Okay. Let's see. 9 o'clock. Your time is, I'm 6 hours late. That's 3 o'clock my time. So I can come on for a little bit. We're going to go on at 6, Kathy's Eastern time, 5 my time. So I could be there for a couple hours. Yay. I get to see you. So, yeah, Carly, it was so much easier. And Windows 10 is horrible. There are none of those features that you can do. I mean, you can get programs to do them, but you know, this was offered right through the computer, and now they don't offer you anything. Everything's done with apps, and you have to buy all the apps, including the apps that used to be included in Windows. Now you have to buy them, and it's expensive. And I really, really have thought about going to a different type of computer. I don't know if it'd be any easier to learn, but oh my gosh, this thing updates every 24 hours. It updates. I swear. It's like, oh, she's done something. Let's update. I may have done something, but I don't need to update. You know, I just got it figured out. Don't update it. And some of the updates that they're putting on it, I will never use, ever. So they take up your memory space, and they take up your you know, everything, and you're just stuck. You're just stuck, and you can't take them off. If you take them off, you can damage something else, and you can't, you know, you can't take that off. And so anyway, I really hate it. Okay, honey. Okay. I probably won't be on very much longer, Adrian, because we are going to go on live tonight too. So, or you know, later this evening, um, it will be. I'm going to need some time to get myself together and you know, look halfway decent, even though I'm not doing it right now for Sunday morning. I would have if I'd got up in time. You be careful. You let them carry that thing out. Don't be responsible for anything. Don't let them back out at the door. It'd be my luck. It happened at the doorway, and then they'd say, "I don't want it." I'm going to take the, stop. Go get them, honey. Go get your thing then. Mhm. Oh. Linda, yes, I want to talk to you because I'm going to be doing some steampunk on some boxes. And you know that I cannot do it without Melinda. So get ready, girl, because I've got to have your help. Too is I know Kathy had done mixed media a lot, and but mixed media assemblage is not always that easy. And I would like to show. Uh, well, hello there. I would like to show some mixed media assemblage to Kathy. Uh, that is something that sometimes really throws people. And so I would like to show them that you can do mixed media and not have to have a large amount of things in your cabinets to do it with. Yeah, but I'm talking about the canvases and that kind of thing, or journal covers, whatever. But that you can do it without so many things. Hello, treasure bandits. I'm glad you're here. Rachel and oh my God, I've just gone. uh, yes, I know you do. There's Rachel. Jamie. Whoa, I just had a blank moment. Sorry about that. Well, kids, you made it just in time. Here's one of the things I've done with some of our new flowers. No, you're not unloved. You can't back out on me being your nana now. I love these. This is just a little thing of it, but I'm making a little journal, and there's actually 120 pages in this book. So when I get it filled with all the goodies, it will stand open. Kind of like that. Look, you can't see it, but it'll stand open like that. And I still have to, I love you, Jamie. You not, no, you can't go there. You know I love you. I just have these. Oh, my hair is awful. It's straight this morning. I went in last night and took my shower and had a phone call in the middle of it, and I was having trouble breathing anyway, so I just dried it off and I just let it dry. I didn't do any blow drying. I didn't do anything, and it's so fine that it just it's just in the way this morning. But no, thank you, honey. Thank you. I have had some of my favorite people in this morning, and I'm so thrilled. We're going to go. Adrian said he was going to go live at 9 o'clock this evening, kids, and I'm going to be on at 6 hour time, which is probably pretty late for you guys. About midnight. About midnight. But we're going to start doing, Kathy and I are going to start doing some artwork in the evening. So if you don't see us live, be sure and catch the replay, because we're going to be doing, here's a little bit of my artwork that I have done in the past. And so we're going to be doing some artwork. No, I said that wrong. It's 6 o'clock Eastern. Quit. It says I'm buffering. That it's 6 o'clock Eastern and 5 o'clock Central, which is going to be hard for me because that's right at supper time. Hi, how are you this morning, beautiful? And if you haven't ever watched any, yes, I know. But if you haven't watched any metal detecting, check out these guys from the UK and from here in the United States. They are so fun to watch, especially Jamie and Rachel. I enjoy them a bunch. And that, you know, I'm Nana and Mom. So Nana Mom. That's what they call me, Nana Mom. So anyway, yes, I dearly love these people, and they are so good, and they're so good to. So it gets hard after a while when you've got lots of people, uh, you know, that you're subscribed to, or that you to get to everybody. And so for that, I apologize because I know I am bad sometimes. It is hot here today. My house is already so hot. Yes, I'm glad. I'm so glad you was able to join me. And but it's going to get worse. I can see my plants out there. I'm going to have to water because they're just drooping. I don't know what the temperature is right now, but it's hot in this house. So you're going to be at Simon and Adrian's live tonight, kids? It is hard to get around to everybody. It is, and you know, you have all good intentions, but it's just really hard. And sometimes you see them come up and you're in the middle of something and you just can't get over there right now. And then when you get over there, they're already gone. If you're there doing a live, you know, or sometimes I get the notification late enough that I have just missed it anyway. Yeah, they haven't been on in a while. I was really worried about them. Adrian was in here, but he had to go. He's got a clock he's selling. So he said he would be back in a little bit. But anyway, I don't know where I was going with all that. I think I'm done. I think I'm done with all that. Right there. I'm done. Yeah. Yep. That sounds good, honey. Get out in the mornings when it's good and cool, or at least cooler. Oh, Rachel, you're such a sweetie. Rachel does some cooking on her channel too, and she is a great cook. She really is. She doesn't cook as much now though because you know they're able to get out and go metal detecting now where they were on lockdown. Are you guys are still not locked down, are you? Because I'll tell you what, we're fixing to get back in it next time. You know, but anyway, yeah, they opened up way too early and it is spiking again. And it's sad because it's spiking everywhere. You know, it started out in just 2 or 3 states, but now we're looking at about 14, 15 states that are being affected again, if not more. And it's sad. Whoa, got a little vacation time. What are you going to do, Jamie, on your vacation besides metal detect? Are you going to go somewhere nice? Take Rachel to some place special? You should, you know. Sore. But as you can see, I stay bruised up. I usually cover these old arms. So are you going someplace special? Oh, I froze right there. What an ugly, there. Oh my God, don't freeze in those kind of places. Why is it that every time a picture freezes, it's when you got your mouth open? Is anybody seeing me right now, or am I buffering bad? Hello, hello. I see one went off. Did I lose you? I can see you're still, I'm not buffering real bad. My camera decided it would just focus. I know, Carla, it's just getting bad again. I'm really worried about it. Yeah. It's okay, good deal, girl, kids. I never know on this because it just tells me that my stream is being affected. It'll tell me that and everything will be just fine. And then the next thing you knew, I knew I froze up. So with my mouth wide open, which is not unusual when you talk all the time. And so I am really worried about this COVID coming back. I do not want to be tied completely down. Now, see, it says it's trying to reconnect right now. And I don't know if you can see me or not because it says we are trying. Well, good morning, Digger. How are you, honey? Yes, catching fly. 4 o'clock in the afternoon yesterday, and I finally had to holler at him to get up out of bed. He's as bad as I am. He's got his days and nights turned around. And yeah, we're supposed to have our medicine mornings, about 8 o'clock and 10 o'clock. And it's supposed to be 12 hours in between Tom's medicines. So when he sleeps till 1, Mama had to give him his medicine. You know, no, this is not good. Honey, I've made that little album that I showed you. I've made this. I've been doing crafting this week. And I have made this tag folder, which is going into, Kathy is going to send this to Defy for, oh, I sure can, honey. I sure will. Uh, so anyway, I made this tag book. I will do that, hon. And thank you. Yeah, I love this stamp. This is a stamp that I bought from Mike. Oh, Well, I hope so. I enjoy it. And then you open it up, and it has, it just keeps folding out. And there's tags in every pocket. So I'll just show you through it. Okay, well, we'll start here because this is actually the front. On this part right here, I have 3 tags actually in the pockets. And I have one that says Paris. And then I have one that I have done with napkin, which I have to finish, I can see, because the back's not done. And then I just have a little pretty piece of paper that come out of my stash and put it down in there. So, and then you open it on up, and there is 3 tags in this slot. There's a big one here, and it is not really a right-on tag. It's just a pretty tag. And that goes in the front. This one is more of a journaling tag, and it has the spot on the back to be able to write. And in this spot, I have another one. And you could write over this, although there is script on the back. But and the first one is this one. And it's really not a writable tag either. It is just a pretty tag with some pearls. Then there's this one with the little bird on it. Just a pretty piece of paper I had. I backed it with another piece and then stamped her on it again, which I love that stamp. And the only 2 stamps I used in this was the 2, the Paris and the woman. And then this is a vintage photo, and it is stuck into a tuck spot. And you can add more things over it because she is glued on. And then on the back, there is some text stamp. And I forgot that one. I did do text stamp. Yeah, these are for journals. A right-on tag. And so anyway, that's the 3 tags in that spot. Then in this spot, I didn't put anything on this except some pretties. But you open it up, and there's a little tag on that side with a little flower. And you can write on the back of this one. And then on this one is the biggest tag and kind of the showboat. If I can get a hold of it. Is this. And that's some of my new flowers. And that's some of my new stuff too, chipboard. And then you can journal or write on this side. So there's that. And it just tucks right back in. That one in. And then here is the back side. And there's all sorts of little tucks and tags and things in here. There's one of my favorites. And I stamped that with my journaling, or my stamp, the script stamp. Put the napkin at the bottom. And then I did a little cluster on the back with a wooden button. And then this one is definitely a journaling spot. This little one. And you can journal on the back of it. So anyway, that's the, and then she's again on the back side of it. So here she's stamped on music paper and then put on there. And then the rest of it is just script stamp throughout. Anyway, that's my, and I've got to send this to Kathy because it's got to go to them. Hello, MS. So I did that, and I've lost some, look. I've lost some jewels off of that tag. Uh-oh. I lost 2 of them. How are you, Mike? So it's good to see everybody this morning. Oh my goodness, I love it. I'm not going to worry about putting them back on. This one is just now going to have one little jewel because I have a feeling it's going to fall off anyway. It's putting it in and out of this pocket that creates stress on them. Pretty tight. So let me slip all these back down in here so that I can get it out of my way here. And we'll back in the center. Anyway, and I have enough folders to make. Oh, you didn't have to, honey. I started making this on Kathy's stream because I had to have something to do. And then I thought, well, I'll make a tag folder and, can do that. So I'm going to send those to Kathy because she has to send them in. Is it Mark instead of Mike? I've been calling you Mike the whole time. Well, I like mine puffy, and that's the reason it kind of stands out, and it's not folding exactly straight anymore. I can push it over there, but it takes some doing. So I don't, because I'm just, it is what it is. Here it is. And hopefully I will get my other book done soon. I'm working on another full-size journal. And so it's going to be pretty when I get it done. I think I can get off of it. Oh, Lordy, I've got to do a haul on what Kathy sent me. And here's some other ones that I have done. I have been busy. Kathy's stream and my artwork is she's making me want to do art. So this is kind of a journal with tags. So there's a lot of tags in it, but it has some writing spots on almost every one of them. So and this was actually made for me. This one was. And they're so pretty. So this is what gave me the idea. And then back here, you have your journaling spots with eco-dye paper. Because well, you sent me some beautiful material. So there's that one, which I did make the cover for and put it in, and it is it's got a flap that comes over it, and I've got to get that fixed and finished. And then this one is the other one that I made. And it's the same way. It is a tag folder. So it's pretty. My band come off of it and my rubber band come out of it. No, or maybe that was already hooked to it. Oh, that was around it. That. And that went on it like that. So it just holds together like that. Anyway, so those are the kind of things I've been doing, and I started the book, and I didn't see it here, but it's here somewhere. Kathy has been sending me material. So I'm going to be doing this stuff as well, because she sent me, because they're strong. I am going to be, no, I will probably just be doing pencil and doing a pencil drawing, at least tonight. And then once I get the pencil drawing done, I will probably do some chalk pastels on them. So anyway, I got all this beautiful material from Kathy. So, and it is lovely stuff. There's enough of this to make me a shawl. I don't know that I'll, maybe not quite. Yeah, it would be. It's beautiful. And it's full of perfume. I just found this piece, which is going to make the cutest little quilt top, or maybe something for outside. Same with this, and the same with this one. It's just a quilt waiting to happen, and it says love on it. So I can just see one of my little girls wrapped up in this. And I still have to finish my baby quilt. I still haven't got back to that. Let's take my trash can out. Kathy, are you still here? Yes. Oh, I would love to have it. But Kathy, please don't send me anything with any, yeah, floor, because it just actually almost takes my breath away. So it won't matter to me, honey. I know you're not dirty. So anyway, I'm thrilled to death with the fabric, because I will be making some quick little quilts. Bring other stuff down here. My daughter-in-law, I'm gonna have to put my arrow on now. Oh, you pack it up in your oh, that's not good. Don't tell me no more fabric. Oh, they do. Okay. Well, you can leave mine out for a day or two or something before you send it to me. So anyway, after the perfume, I have to put on the oxygen, and it'll only take a minute or two. Okay. Honey, my email should be at the bottom of this, but let me put it in here real quick. And you jot it down, okay? So, because I'll try to get yours back off of here. I didn't get it written down. Okay, let me type. Thank you. It's not wanting me to type. Okay. Okay, there's my email address, and I will be sending you some too. I know I'm not. I have always had an allergy to perfumes, so that's why I was saying, if if I buy fabric, if you could not put any in. All right, I will get yours out, and I will send you my information and stuff, honey. And it just takes a minute after I have been in it for this to go away, and then I can take this off. I'm supposed to be on it 24/7, but I refuse. I refuse. I don't want to be. Okay, you go for it, honey. I'd love to hear from you. I would love to hear from you. Okay, Terry, you take care, honey. You have a great day. And I will get right back to you just as soon as I get off of here. So, anyway, that's what I've been doing, and I've been working on the outside some, and I think I about got that done in. I told kids, I said, one coat's enough for me. We'll catch it another coat next year. It's beating up water really well, and it's not soaking in. So I think we're gonna be okay. But I've got some flowers that have got to be potted, and well, I wear it all night, honey. I got up this morning not being able to. I do wear it all night because my oxygen levels, and they always have. Uh, and I'm just like my mother. I breathe real shallow at night, and they got all panicked and out of shape and said you have to wear oxygen all night long. And about half the time, I don't even breathe through my nose. So it doesn't do any good. It's just going. Oh, thank you. I'm looking for metal stuff so I can make. If you get now, I know you can't send me much, but if you find something that you think is really cool that would look good on steampunk, I mean, girl, I want it. Good morning, Tom. Everybody saying good morning. Yep, he's up and loving, and he's loving. This is why I do love my mornings, is because my boy gives me loving every day. Every day. I don't know what I'd do without his loving. So, well, kids, I'm going to get off of here because I'm going to have to give him his medicine now and get some breakfast. And all right. You don't try to send anything heavy though, because I know what it's like to send overseas, and it's ridiculous. It is ridiculous. But I've got some little things up my sleeve. Not going to tell you what it is, but I've got some things up my sleeve too.
Good morning.
You sound like a bear in the morning. Good morning. Bye, Clara. Oh, cool. Thank you, thank you. I'm so glad everybody come in this morning. I've had a very enjoyable morning, and I do feel better as always. Uh, just being able to come on and talk to everybody gives me a sense of happiness that is just hard to explain. Uh, I am dearly touched by all of you, and I do love all of you, and you're like family to me. So thank you for coming in. Thank you for stopping by and supporting me, and I love you bunches. Yes, I will be. Oh, hi, Sherry. How are you? Rachel, when is your next live? You know I'm watching the videos. Okay. Yes, Kathy and I are going live tonight for some pencil drawings or whatever you want to use, Kathy. You're doing yours. I'm doing mine. I usually draw with just a number 2 pencil, and that's it, and a good eraser. So that's. But I've got I do have some pastels, and if I do draw something neat, and I may not tackle this picture tonight, but okay, honey. Okay. That's cool. Well, I'm watching everyone that I can see, honey. And I love you both. So take care and have some fun this evening, and have fun on your vacation. Please go have some fun on your vacation and take pictures. Well, not all of it, but some pictures. You're going to draw tags tonight? Okay, Zentangle. Good. Well, if you can do them more than once a month, that would just tickle me to death. But I understand both of you's working and everything going like it is. All right, honey. I'll be here. I'm going to be here. So about 5 o'clock Central, 6 o'clock Eastern. That's when we will be on. Clean pics only. Yeah. Have fun with the others, but yeah, I want to see the clean ones. I love you, kids. You go have an enjoyable time, whatever you do. Those young ones. Always young ones. I know how that is. So, okay, y'all. Sherry, I'm sorry you come in right on the last, but honey, I've got to get this out of the floor. I'm sorry, I'm trying to get it out of the floor for Tom. You don't have any clean ones. Yeah. Well, I just don't believe that's true. There's got to be some kind of clean one somewhere, honey. And if there's not, that's okay. You've had a good time. Mwah. Love you. See you all soon. And Sherry, I'm sorry you come in on the last of it, but honey, I'm fixing to go off. I've been on for an hour and a half, and we're going to go live tonight. It wasn't as involved as I usually get, but I'm not in the mood for all that today, so I'm trying to let it slide off my back. Because this I could really get deep into this COVID thing, and I just try not to. It's good to see you too, Sherry, and I will be back on next Sunday at 9 a.m. in the morning. So if you get, and usually I stay on for at least 2 hours, but I was just exhausted this morning, and I really had a rough night. So I really have a hard time breathing any perfumes or anything like that. So I have to put it on real quick. But anyway, yeah, I'm every Sunday at 9 a.m. I'm going to go live, trying my best, come hell or high water, that I do this because I really need it. I need the connections with everybody. And it is important to me to have the connections with everybody. It's been a week since I have had any company other than my pharmacy to stop and leave a package, and my aide to be here. And so, it really, it's like a captive audience, I guess. I can just chat away. I will, sweetheart. You too, Jamie. Really enjoy your time off. And you and Rachel just go have some fun along with the metal detecting, because I know that is your fun. I know you love to do it. But whatever you can do is great. Yes, that it does help. It is, I can talk and I can just laugh and I can read what you guys are doing. And it's not quite the same as talking one-on-one, but Uh, Lord, kids, if you was here, probably wouldn't let you get a word in age-wise anyway, because I'd talk your ear off. There would be no off button. That's why this works for me. There's nobody going around saying, would you hush for a minute? If I wasn't talking, I was reading. So, and now I'm crafting. It's good to see you too, Laura. I've got to water mine. I got my potted plants out here are in the shade, and so I can water them about any time. But um, they're needing it. And oh, Laura, you told me about it being called the silk tree. Uh, you're you're right. I did look it all up and learn some things. And thank you for telling me that. And so I've really enjoyed researching my tree. Found out I could make jelly off of the blossoms, and that the fronds are edible. And they're better when they're the new tender ones that are just coming out, but that you can't eat them, and they're good, and they say. So I'm going to have to try some of this because I haven't ever made flour jelly, and I don't know why I shouldn't. So anyway, I will let you know how that turns out, and I am going now, and I love you all. You have a good day. Thank you for coming so much. And if you're not subscribed to me, and I think everybody that was in here was, um, if you're not subscribed, please subscribe and give me a thumbs up and tell me you liked it. And I will see you next time. Yes, they are beautiful, aren't they? They're just so beautiful. So anyway, I will have more pictures of that coming up too, because I do hope to get this deck done so that I can sit on it. So bye for now, everybody. And I will see you this evening at about 6 Eastern, 5 Central. And that would be what, Laura? What would that be for you? 2 your time? You're in California, aren't you? You're 3 hours earlier there than I am, than me. So it would be about 2 o'clock. Oh, now as I'm going off. Jamie and Rachel was here. Adrian, you just missed them. They were in here. And yeah, so it's 3 hours. Yeah, we're fixing to go out of here. And I love you all. And everybody, you pop back in again. And I'll see you this afternoon. And Adrian, I will see you tonight, if not this afternoon as well. I'll see you. Well, that would be your tomorrow, so that won't work. This time zone is killer because he's 6 hours ahead. So, so maybe I'll see him after his live when I'm seeing him. Tom, everybody says goodbye.
Goodbye.
Love you. Bye-bye, everybody.